Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Kim and welcome to Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks. How are you? I am so happy that you came. Every day at Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks, I always check my mailbox, and that's because I'm hoping to hear from you. I would love to hear from you so that you can share your stories with me or ask me your questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Now let's see who wrote to Mrs. Kim today. Ooh, I have a postcard from Danielle. Hi Danielle, how are you? And I also have a postcard from Michelle. Hello Michelle, thanks for watching. The last one is a letter from Malachi. Hi Malachi. And I heard that Malachi is helping at home by washing the dishes and putting away the eggs. Malachi, good job. You're such a big boy for helping. I love that. Now we've been learning a new song, and that song is called Peanut Butter and Jelly. Yesterday I taught you that when you hear the words crack 'em, you would slap your hands. I also told you that when you hear the words smash 'em, that you rub your hands, just like you're smashing them. Now today, when you hear the words pick 'em, you'll use your thumb and your pointer finger and you'll pick 'em just like this. Pick 'em just like this. Now, when you hear the words squish 'em, what you'll do is you'll close your hands just like this. Squish 'em, squish 'em. So let's sing the first two verses of this song and learn it together. Peanut, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut, peanut butter and jelly. First you take the peanuts and you crack 'em. You crack 'em. First you take the peanuts and you crack 'em. You crack 'em. Then you take the peanuts and you mash 'em. You mash 'em. Then you take the peanuts and you mash 'em. You mash 'em. Peanut, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut, peanut butter and jelly. Next you take the grapes and you pick 'em. You pick 'em. Next you take the grapes and you pick 'em. You pick 'em. Then you take the grapes and you squish 'em. You squish 'em. Then you take the grapes and you squish 'em. You squish 'em. Peanut, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut, peanut butter and jelly. Good job. Good job at learning that song. Yesterday, we read this book, Walter's Wonderful Web, and we also learned about circles. Do you remember that we saw a lot of shapes inside of the book? Now let's take a quick review at some of the shapes that we've been looking at. Now what is this shape? Did you say circle? Good job. What is this shape? Oval. It's an oval. And the last shape is, what is this one? Did you say triangle? Excellent. Now yesterday we looked at the circle, and today we are going to take a look at the oval. Now, if you can see, an oval is kind of like a circle, but it's a little different. Do you see how this oval actually looks like an egg? So look at the oval and look at the egg and see how they're very similar. Now, I want to show you some ovals, and I want you to tell me what color oval you see. Let's look at the first one here. What color oval do you see? Did you say that it was a yellow oval? Very good. Now let's look at the second one here. What color is this oval? Yes, it's an orange oval. Now let's look at the last one. What color oval do you see here? Yes, it's a red oval. You've been doing so well learning your shapes. Now let's take a look at our letters. Now, before we look at the new letter for this day, we will sing the alphabet song together. Can you sing the alphabet song with me? Let's sing it together. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I love singing that song together with you. Today, we will learn the letter Q of the alphabet. Now, you know that we can write every letter in two ways. The uppercase, or the big Q, and the lowercase, or the small q. Please make sure that you have your pencil and your paper ready. So, to write the uppercase, or the big Q, you start at the top and you go all the way around, just like that. And what letter is that? That's the letter O, but it's a little different because a Q has this line right there, and that is the uppercase or the big Q. Were you able to write that together? Very good. Now, right next to it, I'm going to draw for you the lowercase or the small q. I'm going to keep this up here so that you can see how it's different. Now, for the uppercase or the big Q, we started at the top. For the lowercase or the small q, we will start right here in the middle. And the way that we do this is we'll go all the way around and make almost a full circle, but we'll make a line going down and then a short line up, just like that. And that is the lowercase or the small q. Do you see how they're different like that? Were you able to write those two letters? Now, if Mrs. Kim was going too fast for you, don't worry. All you have to do is pause the video, look what's happening here, do your work, and then start back up again. Okay? Don't worry. Now, today's word that we're going to read is cat, and that's spelled Q-A-T. And I'm showing you a picture of the cat right here. It's a plant. So let's erase our board and then we'll write that word together. Let's first learn the letter sound for Q. And it goes like this. Qua, qua, qua. Can you do that with me? Qua, qua, qua. Let's do that one last time. Qua, qua, qua. Very good. Now that we know the letter sound, we can read this word together. Let's spell it. Q, A, T. Now let's put the letter sounds together. Qu, A, T. Let's do that together. Qu, A, T. Let's put that all together. Quat, quat. Very good. And that is this picture that we see right here. That's a new word for you, huh? You may not have heard of it, but we're learning new things every day with Mrs. Kim. I have a can of alphabet soup for the letter Q so that we can learn more words that begin with the letter Q. Let's see what's in there. Oh, there's a lot of good things in here. So let's put our can down. the first thing that has to go in is the uppercase or the big Q. Let's put him in. And then we will put in the lowercase or the small q. Now let's look at these special words that we have for the letter Q. The first one is, this boy is telling us to be shh, quiet. The word quiet begins with the letter Q. Quiet. So let's quietly put him into the soup. The next thing that we can put in is a question mark. A question mark. When you ask questions, that word begins with Q. Question mark begins with the letter Q. Do you know what this is? This is a special blanket called quilt. Quilt. Can you say quilt? Quilt. Quilt begins with the letter Q. Look at this special animal. That's a quail. Can you say quail? Quail begins with the letter Q. Now the last one to go in is the queen. Queen begins with the letter Q. That was a great alphabet soup for the letter Q. I want to teach you the sign language for the letter Q. So let's take out our hand, and all you have to do is turn your hand down a little bit and then put all three of these three fingers, number 3, 4, and 5, bend it over, put your hand towards the bottom, towards the floor, and then you'll have your thumb and your pointing finger down, just like this. And that is the letter Q in sign language. And we'll use that for our short song for the letter Q. Do you see that? Okay, so we'll go Q, qua, qua, qua. And for the short song, the word that you need to know that begins with the letter Q is quiet. Quiet. So I'll teach you this song and we'll sing it quietly the first time. It'll go like this. Q for quiet. Qua, qua, qua. I'll sing it a little louder so that you can learn it. Q for quiet. Qua, qua, qua. One more time. Q for quiet. Qua, qua, qua. Now let's put all the short songs together from A all the way to Q now. So let's get our A's ready and let's sing. A for apple, a, a, a. B for bounce, ba, 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 ba. C for cut, ca, ca, ca. D for dig, da, da, da. E for elbow, eh, eh, eh. F for fan, ba, 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 ba. G for gallop, ga, ga, ga. H for hop, 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 hop. I for itch, it, it, it. J for jump, jump, ja, 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 ja. K for kick, ka, ka, ka. L for love, ooh, ooh, ooh. M for munch, N for not, O for opera, P for push, Q for quiet, qua, qua, qua. Excellent. We went all the way to the letter Q today. Now for the letter Q, I have something very special today. Do you want to open it up with me? Okay. Look at this special box that I have to share with you today. Do you want to open it with me? Okay, let's open it together. Oh my! Can you see this? Now this is called a quill. And quill begins with the letter Q. People would use this feather or quill to write. So do you see this special point at the end of the quill? People would have ink that looks just like this. They would dip in their quill right into the ink, and then they would be able to write. They would use this quill just like a pen. And quill begins with the letter Q. Isn't that beautiful? Now I want to show you how a quill would write. Do you see this picture here? Isn't that neat and pretty? That's how they would write with a quill. And remember, quill begins with the letter Q. And I want to sing you a song for the letter Q, and that song is about the quill. So let's put our quill and our ink away before we sing that song. Listen along so that you can learn more about the quill. In the old days when they wrote, they used quills to write the note. Dipped it in the ink so dark, on the paper made a mark. In the old days when they wrote, they used quills to write the note. Aren't quills wonderful? And so is the letter Q. You know what else is wonderful? The number 0. Let's practice writing the 0 today. Let's clean our board by snapping our fingers and write the number 0. To write the number 0, we start right at the top, up here. And we'll go around, and that is the number 0. Let's do that one more time. You start at the top, and you go around, and that is the number 0. Let's clean the board, and then we'll write the word for the number 0. To spell 0, Z, E, R, O. 0. Z, E, R, O. 0. Now remember that 0 means that we have no thing. Remember, 0 is a number. Just like we can have 3 pandas, we can have 0 pandas. Just like we can have 4 pandas, we can have 0 pandas. And just like we can have 2 pandas, we can have 0 pandas. Now let's do some exercises. You can do these exercises while sitting down, just like Mrs. Kim, or stand up and do these exercises too. The first exercise that we'll do are rainbows. So you'll just do this. Rainbow, rainbow. And we'll do those for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those were beautiful rainbows. The second one that we'll do are chicken arms. Chicken arms. And we're just going to do them just like this. Like this. Bok, bok. Bok, bok. But we won't bok, bok because we have to count to 10. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The last exercises that we'll do are pulling to our shoulders. So take out your arms and pull to our shoulders. Pull to our shoulders. And we'll do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. Great workout. I had such a great time with you today, and I want to tell you how proud I am of you. Every day you've been learning and following along, and I am just super duper proud of you. And you know what? I can tell that you are so special, so sweet, and so smart. Before we end today, I want to read from our special book. My ABC of God Loves Me. We're now at the letter Q. And Q is for quiet. It says, God can be quiet and listen to our fears. He hears every prayer and He is always near. Thank you so much for coming today, and I hope to see you tomorrow at Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll miss you. Bye-bye.